What's up? This is Kim Horcher for the Red Carpet Report. We are here at the 40th Annual Annie Awards, the biggest night in animation here at UCLA's Royce Hall. Tonight we'll be meeting some of the faces behind the voices that shaped your childhood, or at least mine. Let's go. Hi, good to meet you. My name is Kim.
Nice to meet you, Kim.
Thank you for making a movie about video games.
Well, you're welcome. It was my pleasure.
I actually am a gamer, and
You
I
are,
enjoyed
okay.
seeing all these references.
What was
And
your favorite?
What was my favorite?
Was it Cubert? Was it Pac-Man?
Oh, I felt so bad
Was
for
it-
Cubert.
Was it the Metal Gear exclamation point?
I liked Cubert, but I felt bad for him. Sitting.
It ended well for him. You know, he ended up living in Ralph's game with a new job. So don't feel bad for him.
What went into thinking
Well,
of? What went into thinking of the original games, such as, well, the Candy Kingdom and
it
Fix It Felix's apartment building that is very
it
striated in
was-
who they like and who they don't.
It was a good year to 16 months, 18 months of really trying different things and trying to come up with what's the quintessential kind of 8-bit game, you know, that has elements of recognizable other games, and, you know, that just when people see it, they feel like, oh, I know that. Oh, I think I played that. Is that a real game? You know, it's like, yeah, I think, wasn't there? I mean, I had people come up to me after the movie came out and said, like, I think it's so cool that you made a movie about Fix It Felix Jr. because I loved that game as a kid, you know, and I really didn't have the heart to tell them, you know, we made up that game. It's not a real game.
Unless you went to the arcade in Disney's California Adventure,
Maybe,
and you're recalling last week.
Maybe, you know, some people have long-term memory loss, you know, and maybe like the new memories feel like they're old ones, and I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize.
I mean,
For
as
these
long as
people.
they enjoyed the work.
That's what's important. Thank you for saving us out of that rabbit hole.
What made you want to make this movie the way it, in this voice, in this theme, you know, in the arcade?
Well, I found that people had a real deep affinity for like old arcade games. You know, that as we were trying different things for the movie, that you know, there was a point where we thought, is this maybe all happening in a home console? You know, like this is all takes place in an Xbox or something, you know, and well, what would that look like, and how would you explain that? And when I would pitch the two different ideas to people to get their opinion, they would always say, go with the arcade. You know, the arcade really, there's something about the Game Central Station idea with all the cords plugged into it. Got to go with the arcade. So
Obviously, the cabinet version of
even-
Sugar Rush is going to be
young
better.
people would tell me, go with the arcade. You know, that's cool. You know, where the home console idea felt more like Tron or something. You know, so it was kind of very early on. We knew that the arcade seemed to be that there was so much nostalgia for that time that even teenagers felt like, oh yeah, I know arcades. Yeah, I've been to Dave & Buster's and Chuck E. Cheese. You know, so.
Well, thank you for that, because, you know, arcades are shuttering these days. But
I
now
don't
that
think
we're
there's-
looking at them, some of them are.
I don't think there's too many left, you know. I think there's about 3 or 4 in LA, you know, but so this is a real love letter, you know, to those places.
Thank you for writing it. Great to meet you. Thanks for talking. Thanks for watching, and for more interviews, be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, like it. Makes sense, right?